hot like 100. Hello, 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 hello.
Loading, strap with the lyrics like I'm bowling. Keep pushing on, keep rolling. Didn't wanna listen, but I told him one more time. Your favorite MC's bronze or silver. These raps here are golden. Cards on the table, there's no folding. Spit bars at the club, zoning. TikTok come to London, get ripped off. Man get pissed off when I start lift off. Sweet like flavors, cookie and biscuit. Round here, yeah, the bars I get ripped off. Picked up myself, yo, every time I tripped up. Little petty trended the big up.
Welcome to BodyWork. Welcome back. It's Michael Rogers. Welcome to BodyWork Boxing. The 140-pound division has another one in a grudge match. Bad blood between Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall. Now, Josh Taylor been on his fighting once a year type thing. He had a beating by Teofimo Lopez to lose his last strap. And at one point in time, you know, we got to salute Josh Taylor because he was undisputed champ at 140. He held it down for a long time, had a nice little reign. He never really got the scrutiny of fight once a year like Mr. Gary Russell Jr. or something like that. But I think that fighting once a year, not being active really hurt him. And I think it's starting to show up, much like Earl Spence. You know, and being outside the ring, you see the body breaking down and having injuries and all that. But there's something about this fight with Jack Catterall, the Southpaw. El Gato is what they call him. I guess he's that cat because I had him actually beating Josh Taylor. You know, I actually had him beating him in the first time. I think that it was a form of robbery. I think that was the business of boxing. Once again, making sure that Josh Taylor had some equity, and rightfully so, I would suppose. You know what I mean? Because really, when you're going to a champion, you really got to go and just take the champion. You got to really beat, you got to wax the champion. You know what I'm saying? So, I thought Jack Catterall did that. And they actually have bad blood. This might be the making of a trilogy. Now, I don't know how long Josh Taylor is going to be there at 140. I do see his name in the rankings when I was looking at the rankings, preparing for another piece for the welterweight division. As that started to line up, I saw Josh Taylor in the rankings. So his body is kind of telling on him. I think this is another time with him trying to force himself down and trying to, you know, make that weight. And I'm not sure how it's going to do. When you fight once a year and you have to shrink down just to come back up, it will show up in a fight, and eventually your body will tell on you. And Josh Taylor's no spring chicken either. You know, but he's a highly respected boxer. Made a lot of bones across the pond. I think Jack Catterall has something to prove. And I think he want his bite at the apple. I think he want to mix it up with the rest of the row, is what I call the 140-pound division. And I think that he fits. Somewhere, somehow, I think he fits. Boxing somebody like Richardson Hitchens. You got Gustavo Lemos over there. If we're talking about matchroom and things of that nature, you got, you know who? The boogeyman, Sabril Matias. You got him over there, you know, so it's a lot of options over there. But I think that this is going to be a good fight. I mean, I kind of have Jack Catterall doing this thing just because Josh Taylor is still sucking down. And I want to see what he looks like because Josh Taylor is my height, fighting at 140 pounds. I could not imagine at 5'10" getting down to 140 pounds. And Josh Taylor is still doing it year after year after year. And he was a force to be reckoned with for a time. I think that it's going to play a part in this fight. I think that Jack Catterall is chomping at the bit. I think he want to really make a statement. So I look for this fight to be explosive. This might be across the pond at least. This might be a fight of the year across the pond. I can't say everywhere, you know, because it's a lot of fights. It's a lot of big cards. It's a lot of like things we thought we would never see happening. And it just so happens that Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall happen to be on the other side of the pond. And I watch those guys. Whenever they fight, I actually like Jack Catterall. He's a southpaw too. I have a southpaw bias. Everybody who watches and knows my channel know that, even though I have my orthodox boxers that's in the lineup too. But I'm looking forward to this fight this Saturday, May the 25th, where they're going to get it on, and it is bad blood. I think that we're going to see a knockdown, a drag out, and Eddie is putting together something nice. on this one, because it's also another heavyweight on there that I've been looking at, you know, and I look forward to seeing this fight. I think it's a sneaky good fight. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? Let me know. Who you think got this? Are we going to be looking at a trilogy? Because you know if Jack Catterall getting in and wax Josh Taylor, you know they're going to have to run it back again. Because they got the decision wrong the first time. But Josh Taylor can show that, hey, man, I'm still a force to be reckoned with. And I'm going to make a statement as I go up to 147 with the likes of a Brian Norman or Mario Barrios or, dare I say, a Jerron Boots Ennis. Yikes! Anyways, man, I love to hear your comments and your thoughts about this fight. I'm telling y'all, 140 division is on fire. You know, we got Gary Antoine Russell going up against Puello. I mean, it's a lot of things going on. And I want y'all to be a part of it. Anyways, thanks for tuning in here at Bodywork Boxing. But we don't take things for face value. We do that body work.